Hello everyone, hopefully you're well and good. Welcome back to KFC, and today I'm going to discuss on a trip away to St. James Park. We travel away to play Newcastle United at St. James Park, a ground we have not really liked to visit. Both the sides need a win really badly right now. Newcastle are going through a lot of injury crisis. We have found a bit of form, so it's important for both the sides to find a bit of run. I'm going to be talking about both the sides in detail, the injury news and a lot more stuff. So starting off first of all with the opposition Newcastle United and the season they are having. So they had a very tough fixture list to start the season. They played Aston Villa in the first game and they destroyed Unai Emery's side. And then they had a loss against Liverpool. They lost to Manchester City. They lost to Brighton. So the fixture list was really hard. Then after that, they had some good fixture list. They beat Sheffield United 8-0 away from home. They beat PSG 4-1 in the Champions League. And a lot of stuff was going right for Newcastle. But injuries started creeping in. And now again, they're struggling in the league. They lost to Bournemouth. And this is a really important game for them in front of their fans to get back on track. They already find themselves a lot of points behind Champions League places. So this could be an important game for them as well to find the form, because they also have a crunch game against PSG in midweek in the Champions League. Coming on to Chelsea now, and we have another really important game. We have found a form. In the last 6 games, we have taken 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat, along with qualifying for the Carabao Cup quarter-final where we play Newcastle. The progress has been really good. We drew against Arsenal in a match we should have won. We beat Tottenham. Yes, we lost to Brentford, but against Manchester City, the treble winners, we put a really good performance. And that was an amazing performance with a lot of attackers, a lot of a team, and that was a spirited performance coming behind at every adversity. So again, we have done well, we are improving, we are showing signs of improvement. Pochettino so far in this whole season under the manager Pochettino, we have seen a clear identity of play. We have seen how we want to play football. The team has played some really good stuff. Palmer is really playing well. Sterling is looking so good right now. Jackson is getting his confidence back now and slowly developing in the league, learning, and from every match he's learned and got better. You go on to Gallagher being a best midfielder right now. James is back. And nkunku could be back in 1 or 2 weeks. So it's a bit of positive now for Chelsea. But we have to now get a bit of runs of win if we want to get a Champions League qualification. So that brings me to the injury news for both the sides. And for Chelsea, a bit of players are coming back now and our injury crisis are over. For Newcastle, really sad for them. The injuries are only getting more and more worse and it's becoming a problem. So first of all, coming to Newcastle United, Botman we know is out for this game and nobody knows when he'll be back, but hopefully very soon. You go on to Jacob Murphy not being available. Tonali is suspended for this game. There's no Dan Burn, no Callum Wilson, no Anderson for this game. Willock is back for them, so that's good. Lewis Hall, because he's still is loaned with an obligation to buy, but he cannot play against Chelsea in the Premier League, because in Premier League, weather obligation, you're not allowed to play against your parent club. So Lewis Hall can't play as well. Harvey bounces out as well. And you've got Matt Target, Manculo out as well. Longstaff is out. No Murphy. So it's a big problem for Newcastle. While going on to Chelsea, and nkunku Lavia is still not fit enough to start. But hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks, nkunku is going to be back on the pitch. Then Fofana, Chalobah, you've got Ben Chilwell. They all will be out for this game as well. And Chukwuemeka as well. And Caicedo, it's a bit of surprise that Caicedo returned to training on Friday and we have a match on Saturday. So this is going to be interesting, and that brings me to the likely 11 of both the sides. See, going on with the home team, they still have got a really good lineup. My only thinking is that Eddie Howe, the manager, said that Isak is going to be a touch and go to start the game. So again, it's really confusing. Will they take the risk to start Isak or will they wait for the PSG game in midweek? That's a really a frustrating question for me. I've assumed that Isak will start, so I picked the lineup accordingly, and it's still a really good lineup. Nick Pope is going to be Trippier at the right. Lascelles and Shah are going to be the centre backs. Livramento, former player, is going to be the left. Is going to be Longstaff. Bruno Guimaraes back from suspension. Joe Linton. Then Almiron, Gordon and Isak. That's a really good side. And a lot of these players have also gone on international duty. So I think again, Newcastle will have tiredness issues in around after 60 minutes. But till then, they have a really good lineup, but the bench is going to be really weak. While coming to Chelsea, Robert Sanchez, a goalkeeper, James is back, so good to see. But has Pochettino done, play him for 60 minutes, then replace him with Gusto. And there's going to be Silva and Disasi. And there is going to be Levi Colwill. Now Cucurella has played really well, but because of the aerial threat of Newcastle, and I think the manager still prefers Colwill in terms of left back. I think Colwill will be back for this game. Disasi, Silva will continue as centre backs. And then it's going to be, I think, Caicedo and Gallagher. now I was thinking a player is back on Friday. It's very risky to play him on Saturday. The tiredness, the fatigue is very risky to play Caicedo in this game. But I think we have got no option. Like Newcastle midfield is really strong, really energetic. Longstaff, Guimaraes, Jolinton, physical, energetic, pressing midfield, and we need Caicedo against them. We need Enzo and Gallagher all to play together. Hugo Chukwu still hasn't played a lot of games, so I think we have no option in that regards. And then it's going to be Palmer, who has been really good so far from the right. Sterling on the left, with the point to prove to Gareth Southgate to put him back in the team. And I still don't understand what Gareth Southgate does. And then coming out of Nicholas Jackson, he's finding his confidence. I saw his interview as well. It was such a good interview. Do go and watch. And this is going to be our starting 11 for this game. And coming on to the predictions now, and see, this is going to be a really tough game to predict because it's a really tough game for both the sides. See, with Newcastle United, we all know they really start well at St. James Park. They bring the energy. They're going to be on your cases from the minute the match starts. Like Gordon is going to be quick on the counter. You've got Isak, you've got players like Almiron, and then you've got energetic and physical midfield. Longstaff, Guimaraes, Jolinton. They're going to be physical. They're going to put the tackles in. You saw in the Arsenal game how physical it was, how demanding it was. And what Newcastle really do is they try to stuff you out in the first 25 minutes, get the lead, and the match is done. That's always been Newcastle's plan. Even against Liverpool, they could easily have put the game beyond Liverpool by first half. They did not, and they paid the price. So for us, it's really important to survive the first 25-30 minutes, because after that, a depleted bench, a tired 11, I think we can really enjoy ourselves and get a victory. But we have to survive the first 25-30 minutes. If we can survive the 25-30 minutes, Palmer will grow into the game, Sterling will grow into the game, Jackson will grow into the game, the St. James Park energy will come down. I really believe that Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher can match Guimaraes, Longstaff and Jolinton, because Gallagher is going to do a job of two players. He's going to be pressing from the front, helping Enzo, Caicedo. Caicedo is going to be very important winning the ball back, and we know Enzo, the Argentine thing in him, he's going to go for the tackles, he's going to show himself. And then Reece James for me can more than enough tackle Gordon. And then I think Livy Colville can handle Trippier from the right along with Almiron. And I still believe Thiago Silva de Sanzi will be tested in this game. But I think once a bit of like Newcastle energy goes away, I think in the second half, Isak could even come off with a PSG game in mind. And I think Newcastle have got a very big bench. It's just about surviving the first 25-30 minutes, the roar of the crowd, because after that, I think we can control the game. So in my prediction, I think for me, I won't be surprised Newcastle get a 2-0 victory in this game. But I won't be surprised if we beat them 2-0. My prediction is I'm backing my side. I still believe Newcastle are really tired. I still believe they won't have that energy. And I think we are going to go there. We're going to survive the first 20 minutes. And then I think we're going to comfortably get the 2-0 victory in this game. But I won't be surprised if in the first 20 minutes we don't do well and we pay the price for that. So Chelsea's plan should be absorb the pressure in the first 20 minutes. And after that, play our game, dominate the match. And I think after that, it's going to be a much more easier outing for us. But it's the first 25-30 minutes which are really important. For me, on final, I will say the team that scores first goal is most likely to win this game, because both the teams are like that. I don't see a 2-2, 1-1 in this game, in my humble opinion. For me, it's either going to be one side winning 2-0 or other side winning 2 or 3-0. And I'm backing my side to win this game. Do let me know your opinion, your prediction and your thoughts. Thank you. Wishing you the best. Thank you.